Hello everyone, Pallytime here. Welcome back to the World of Warcraft. We find ourselves on the north end of the Barrens, at the Morshan Rampart. This is the border of the Barrens touching Ashenvale, which is where the Night Elves currently reside. I've made my way up here for one reason. There are whispers that the Grim Totem are once again organizing and threatening the sacred borders of Mulgore. And it is my right, my duty, my honor to defend the land that belongs to the High Chieftain. I'm making my way over to a small horde outpost in Ashenvale right now, and we'll see if we can learn any more news about the conflict that's going on in the area, maybe even in Ashenvale as well. Immediately as we leave the Horde side, we can see the Night Elves trying to push their way into the Barrens. They seem well fortified, though. Oh, am I being attacked now? I think I just caught a stray arrow. Let's get out of this area. It's dark out and it's raining. But even so, Ashenvale is one of the prettiest areas that you could ever hope to find. Giant, ancient trees. And honestly, a pretty lush area compared to what we've been left with in the Barrens. Definitely a change of pace. We've come to a fork in the road. I believe I need to head to the west to get to the Silver Wind Refuge. Even on the road here, there continues to be skirmishes. I assume this means I'm getting close to the Horde outpost, though, if they're trying to push in and take other Night Elf structures. In fact, I believe this area to the left is actually an area that we have taken over. There's a small encampment of... What are these? These kobolds? No. I don't remember what these are called. They don't seem to be friendly. Maybe furbolgs? We'll go around. This looks like it's the path. Orc warriors are keeping an eye on the outskirts, and it looks like we have taken this place over for its lumber. Definitely has the branding of the Horde. In the middle of the road here, there's just Night Elf bodies. The orcs seem to have just completely taken this place over and thrown the bodies of the Night Elves into the streets. No respect for the dead at all. I could see why our High Chieftain thinks we need to guide the rest of the Horde. Bloodguard Aldu Rockrain. So, you're to deploy to Stonetalon. Good, we need your abilities to defeat the Alliance there. The Alliance really aren't my worry in Stonetalon.
May your blades never dull.
You're in Hellscream's army now, Pallytime, and in Hellscream's army we kick butt and take names. Gone are the days of our people starving in the streets of Orgrimmar as we sign treaties with elves. We take what we need now. Kalimdor belongs to the Horde. The Alliance attempts to stop our expansion every chance they get, unsatisfied with owning the most of the Eastern Kingdoms. Those pig lickers, they want it all. Overlord Cromgar has called for more troops in Stonetalon. Get on the caravan west of here and go.
Strength.
The caravan. Let's see if we can find it. The Horde are definitely settling in. This looks like goblins moving in here. These are a bunch of technicians. I don't know what they're actually setting up, but oh, it doesn't seem like they have very much respect for the trees. Oh, wow. Look how many of them are actually gone in this clearing. I think we know who the culprit was. Wow. While we're on the way, we might as well get some tin. It's a bit of an upgrade from the copper we were gathering earlier, and it's still worth a pretty significant amount of experience. And this place actually has a fair amount of it scattered around. Although the wildlife can be a little inhospitable, to say the least. Oh, an assassin! You're gonna have to try harder than that. I thought the Night Elves were a threat. I'm following this path kind of to the southwest. It looks like it curves, yeah, it curves into a clearing that leads into Stonetalon Mountains. Apparently there was a caravan that could have taken me over here, but, well, I didn't take it. I decided to go on my own 2 feet. Hopefully the caravan didn't need me. But I think we're arriving at our destination up here on the left. It's called the Fold. And it appears to be a little bit of a horde outpost. Now, my battle here is not with the Alliance. My battle here is with the Grim Totem. But if I have to fight through Alliance to get to my objective, then I will. While you remain in Stonetalon and fight as a Kromgar soldier, you will remain suited up. Am I clear? Do you hear me, Grunt? If I see you without Hellscream's beloved tabard, I will put my foot so far up your backside that you will be spitting up laces. First of all, no one has ever talked to me like that before, and I don't take too kindly to it right now. But fine, if that's how we have to play, then I will adorn the tabard of Hellscream. Filthy good-for-nothing Night Elves have managed to disarm our entire minefield in Talon Deep Pass. Somebody's gonna have to go back there and rearm them all. A perfect task for a worthless grunt like you, Pally-Time. Here's to hoping you don't blow yourself up in the process. You find our elf killers scattered across Talon Deep Pass, directly north of here. Take this wrench and get to work, maggot. I don't like his attitude. I don't like his attitude one bit. But we'll head north and try to find some mines to rearm. Looks like they're scattered on either side of the road. Shouldn't be too hard of a task. Although I do have to question how the Night Elves were able to disarm these mere feet away from the entitled general, if we even want to call him that. Looks like a Night Elf druid tried to sneak his way into our camp. I suppose it didn't go too well for you now, did it? You have to appreciate that courage, though. Or maybe it was just stupidity. Alright, I rearmed the mines for you. Have you all of your limbs intact? Well, that is a first. It looks like you might not be completely useless after all. Perhaps you can handle something a little more important. Well, at least we're getting a little bit of respect here. About 2 days ago, I sent a Blastoneer Fuzzwhistle to the Windshear Mine. He was supposed to get there and make sure everything was going according to plan with the bomb, and then report back. 2 days, and nothing. Head out to the woods south of here and find him. For his sake, he better be dead. This guy rules with a bit of an iron fist. South of here, looking for a cave. So we can assume it'll be along the mountainside. And we're probably looking for a gnome. Alright, I'll keep my eyes open. A Darnassian scout is up ahead. So these are the Night Elves from the homeland. Now, since the Legion update, we do have some new animations, and I have to say, they are fantastic. Also, my Blessed Hammer now spins these hammers around me, and could allow me to clobber a few Night Elves all at one time, if I'm able to clump them up. I think I see the mine up ahead. Oh. It may not be looking too good for our friend, though. Looks like he's been taken out. Blastioneer Fuzzwhistle is definitely dead. It's probably for the best. It looks like he's holding a note in his hand. You pry the note loose from Fuzzwhistle's hand. They're on to us! They know all about the bomb. They're planning an attack on Kromgar Fortress. I think they set a search party after me, but I won't go out like a chump. They'll get a fight. I think I hear them coming now. Their leader is a high elf huntress named Divina. She spoke of attack plans. Avenge me by killing her and get those plans. Her tent is nearby to the east. Hellscream's eyes are upon you. To the east. We're looking for a tent. That has to be the entrance to the mine down there. I guess this is the tent. It doesn't seem too heavily fortified. But if she's the one who took down our goblin friend, then she's not going to get too far. You can't say I was lying. Oh, we actually found the Alliance attack plans. I'll try to run these back to the camp as soon as possible. I thought that these orcs were actually putting out the fires, but it seems as though they're adding to them a bit. I definitely don't agree with the orc strategies. But for now, they are our allies, after all. Did you find Fuzzwhistle? Damn shame, he was a good goblin. As for you, Palatine, you've done well. These attack plans will help us prepare. I want you to deliver the plans to Overlord Kromgar personally. There's sure to be a promotion in it for you. Well, I can't wait. Our main base of operations in Stonetalon Mountain is Kromgar's fortress. It is from there that Overlord Kromgar oversees all Horde military activity in the region. Kromgar reports everything that happens directly to the War Chief. The attack plans you brought back detail an assault that's supposed to take place against Kromgar's fortress soon. Take the plans and head to the fortress southwest of here. Give them to the Overlord. So long, Palatine. Truly, Hellscream's eyes are upon you. I don't know if I want their eyes upon me. We do have another quest here as well. There are great dangers in the woods south of here. They are crawling with Darnassian scouts, assassins sent from Darnassus to kill us. Perhaps you can turn the tables on them. When I was marooned on the Lost Isles, a goblin gave me these infrared heat focals. They allow the wearer to see heat signatures of certain creatures. Take the focals and use them while you're in the woods to the south. They will allow you to easily spot the scouts. Kill as many of them as you can for the Horde. Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah. I think I'll like these. The only advantage the Night Elves had over me was their ability to hide in the shadows. And they no longer have this advantage with these on. Oh, look at them. They are crazy easy to see. Yeah, how'd that shield taste? How about that hammer? He wanted me to eliminate as many as I could. I think about 12 in total should do. Well done, brother. Now they know that they cannot sneak up on the Horde. I thought he'd be a little bit more excited about that. I noticed something while I was inspecting this mech over here. It's made by the goblins. I think maybe they were playing a game while they were on the job. What do you think? Hello, Sarah. Look at that. We even have reinforcements parachuting in to support the front line. Wow. I guess I didn't realize the conflict here was as bad as it was. Looks like we're heading up here. They're pretty fortified in this area. Be hard to push up this mountain. It's a pretty significant choke point. All right. Looks like he's over here in front of all these new troops. All right. What is the meaning of this interruption? Why does this grunt stand before Overlord Cromgar? Well, I brought you these alliance plans. Overlord Cromgar takes the plans from you. Perhaps this grunt is more than he would appear. Perhaps this grunt is actually a sergeant. Look now upon Cromgar, Surgeon Palatine soldiers. He has come to serve warning of cowardly alliance and attack. An attack that we will crush. Oh, looks like we were promoted. Let's see. Ashes to ashes. The Alliance have grown bold. Just west of here in Windshear Valley, Northwatch troops have set up camp. What, I was talking to you. What? Did you get bored? The Alliance have grown bold. Just west of here in Windshear Valley, Northwatch troops have set up camp. No doubt they are preparing for an all-out assault that you warned us of, Palatine. They will never get a chance. Take this flamethrower. It is the same flamethrower my incinerators use to burn our enemies out of hiding in the forest. Use it to destroy the Northwatch tents. Leave only ashes in your wake. Wow, that is intense. We have some more quests here. You are tiny. My scouts have tracked the cause of the latest fiasco to one man, Marshal Paltrow. He commands the Northwatch forward camp that has established itself in Windshear Valley west of here. Take him out, and you remove a powerful Alliance field commander from the equation. Paltrow must die, Palatine.
We will have justice.
I'm not much of an assassin. I'm a holy cow. You may now make use of Cromgar's stockpile, Palatine. For a small fee, I will sell you armaments for battle, useful for crushing your enemies. The availability of what I sell depends on your rank in the army. Visit my shop whenever you earn a new rank. Loktar Ogar. Let's see what he has for sale. Oh, actually, some phenomenal plate boots. All right, Mr. Cromgar Quartermaster. I wish I knew your name. I'll be back soon. If you have more of these in the future, those are an amazing, amazing upgrade for us. And then we have a quest from Clarissa? A tiny blood elf? Mr. D is sick, mister. Won't you help him? All you have to do is find his hat and batteries, and he'll be all better. I'd go get him myself, but I can't leave Mr. D alone. His hat was stolen by the meanies in the Venture Co. over the water wheel, and his batteries are heading around Windshear Crag. You'll just have to look real hard for those. Would you kindly bring Mr. D's stuff back so he could teach those baddies in the Alliance a lesson? Mr. D is a large daddy. So we're actually fighting humans here. That's a first. There was a faction of humans that were trying to push into Mulgore. That's why that great wall was built on the border. They took over one of the Tauren camps in the southern Barrens as they were trying to establish there and move deeper into Horde territory. So I am completely fine with establishing dominance over them here. And make no mistake, I will prevail. Now, this flamethrower on my back, well, I'm not overly excited about it. It appears as though we have to burn some of their tents. There's a bit more of a permanent structure in the back here. I wonder if this is where we will find the human leader. The one we were sent after to kill. Horde running away, maybe that means he'll actually be a decent fight. You should be ashamed running from combat. What is this? Mechanized air. Dream of a better tomorrow. Oh. I think that was for Mr. D, the Big Daddy. By the way, I absolutely love this reference. Just for the record. Oh, is this your marshal? Well, let us see if he can put up a fight, shall we? He appears to be as weak as the rest of you. You stand no chance in this territory. This is a complete and total slugfest here. The Little People War begins. Oh, look how tiny some of these goblins are. They're being shrunk by the gnomes. All right, comrades, I'll help out. My hammer will strike them down. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I think we have to look aboard this. I can't tell if it's a goblin or a gnome vessel. Here we go. Mechanized fire. Dream of a better tomorrow. Look at this place. Some kind of waterfall turbine is built up there on these giant stilts. It has to be hard to maintain. And what is this in the water? A gigantic fish. Oh my goodness. What do you eat here? Actually, a sign here that says stay out. By Overlord Cromgal's, Cragpool Lake is off limits. The ferocious beast known as Cragjaw has made this lake a death trap. Should you dispatch of Cragjaw, take his huge tooth as a trophy, and return to the spy mistress Anara for your reward. Well, it seems as though pulling a tooth out of this thing might be easier than killing it. But I'll never step away from a good challenge. Come at me, beast! I will vanquish you! With the power of the light! He doesn't stand a chance. He doesn't stand a chance. Everyone knows the light is more effective underwater. Nobody does that. Alright, just give me one of those teeth. You know, you have enough meat on you to feed a village of Tauren for like 10 years if we salt it and leave it out to dry, but we'll try not to dwell on that, and I guess I'll just take this tooth back. I think there's something else up this ramp here. What's in here? Captured night elf. Oh, my apologies. I think a swift death would have done you a little bit better. Mechanized ice. Dream of a better tomorrow. It does appear as though I have to make my way up there for the last piece. And truth be told, I'm not entirely sure how to do that. I'm gonna go around to the northeast and see if I can find a path that may lead up there. Oh wow, even the wyverns are called out here. This is a full-scale battle. I know that going and finding some trinkets to turn on a mech may not be the best use of our time, but I do feel as though having a strong unit on our side is always worth a little bit of a time investment. So hopefully the trip up here will not be in vain. Oh wow, look at this place. It's a little intimidating. And then, of course, we find no other than our good friends, the Venture Co. up here. Well, by all means, it was definitely worth the time to venture up here. Let's see how many of these guys we can get together, shall we? I have some new tricks, Venture Co. What do you think? Oh, by golly, I think they liked it. Once again, the Ventrico showing that they have questionable building capabilities. I almost fell off the side here as I was making my way through. Safety apparently not a priority at all. But I do believe that I found the last piece of the puzzle to get the mech back online. Let's go ahead and take this, and I think the easiest way to get off of this place is just gonna be to jump into the water. There we go. After all, we already took care of the giant fish that was... I mean, I do think terrorizing was a bit of a stretch. Maybe I'm becoming a little bit too warlike in this environment. I really don't think that fish was hurting anyone, and bringing just a tooth back seems like such a giant waste. Well, let's make our way back to the outpost, and we'll turn these in.